And this is the Hair of the Dog broadcast for August 18th, a special Shark Week edition, sharkcast. Featuring myself, Sean, and Shane.
Hello!
Mike.
Here I am.
And our special... Who the fuck are you? Hey, wait, you were here last week.
I was. I never left.
He's the same guy, he just didn't leave, man. He's
Everyone.
here.
Why?
Everyone, Josh is here again. And
Yay.
we're actually proud to announce officially to you guys, he's going to be a permanent member of the Hair of the Dog.
Yes, I
He
am.
is pretty fucking
woo.
good, I will say so myself.
Clap, 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 clap.
We also have two other special guests here. And in the crowd, you know, they're currently watching Shark Week. You guys having a good time?
Shark Week!
Yeah.
We got Emily and Kelsey over here. Awesome.
Yay!
For our special
Yay.
guest.
Clap, 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 clap,
Shark
clap.
Week!
Shark Week.
For Shark Week, I have a special set of rules for everybody.
For a drinking game.
Yeah.
Oh,
we're actually
I'm
filming this on a
drinking
Tuesday. This is
soda.
going on Monday, August 18th. But we have a special set of rules for you guys. Yeah, if there's ever another Shark Week in the world.
Annually, actually.
And,
They actually made these rules, so I'm going to read them off to you guys so you can listen in.
Let's try to
and-
keep laughing to a minimum.
Yes.
Yes, it's so funny, and all of our 10,000 viewers need to hear everything we say.
They'll be laughing at us, so we really don't need to laugh.
So, we got rule number 1. Drink when you hear an Australian, South African, or British accent. Those are pretty common. Rule number 2. Drink when you see underwater cage. Rule number 3. Drink when Sen claims to be a shark expert.
Quotation marks.
And they actually put quotation marks in there. We need to post pictures of this on the
Yes, we do.
Rule number 4: drink every time there is a shark attack statistic. Rule number 5: drink when a new person is interviewed.
Which is very, very...
That's very often.
Oh, I'll actually tell
it's
you this,
pretty
Shane.
often, too.
Shane,
It's
the very
5
first
or 6
episode
times
me and
actually.
Mike watched, it was in the first 5 minutes, there was 10 new people interviewing. We were just drinking and drinking and drinking.
Yeah, you guys were already 3 sheets to win when I got here. You were hanging out for
Absolutely.
like an hour. Gotta catch up. Rule number 6: if shark attacks animal, you must drink until animal dies or escapes.
Hey, and
Exclamation point.
Hey, and if that animal is a seal, you must triple your drinking amount.
Absolutely.
That's all they kill is seals, man.
Yeah,
They cut
you
the
know,
seals in the
I know.
goddamn
Anyway.
water.
So, we're not getting drunk at all.
Rule number 7: drink when Jaws is mentioned. Play plus music. We gotta drink.
We have to drink now.
Yeah, everybody got Shark Week. Say we are going to need a bigger boat.
We are going to need a bigger boat.
We're going to need a bigger boat, guys.
Pause.
Rule number 8: drink for 1 second per 5 stitches the victim receives.
Oh, Jesus.
If the victim is a child or female, double that time. Rule number 9: drink every time Andy Samberg appears.
If you don't know who he is, look him up on Google, and when you see him, you must drink.
I've never seen Andy
I
Samberg
don't
on a
even know
shark
who he is.
documentary. I
We're
will
actually
admit.
pulling him up right now, so...
Yes.
And I threw it on the ground.
Alright, continue on the rules while we search for him.
Please continue.
And finally, rule number 10: drink because it's fucking Shark Week.
Woo!
And we're doing the Sharkcast.
Cheers.
Shark
for Shark
Week.
Week. Sean.
Shark
Week.
Week.
Sean.
Yeah,
Cheers.
Ladies! Ladies!
Cheers.
Shark Week.
Oh, and
my
guys,
drink's empty.
ladies and gentlemen, I would also like to additionally thank brobible.com for giving us this list. You guys are awesome. You have amazing articles and everything. And yeah, we love Andy Samberg. Like
We definitely know who he is.
he's
now.
got great music videos. If you guys always see him
not
on
sure.
SNL and everything.
We'll post
I'm not
pictures
sure
of
if
these
he's
on
ever
the
going to
podcast.
appear in Shark
I'm
Week.
not really
but-
sure how he's gonna appear on Shark Week, but it was on their website though, so maybe he is part of a guest special. On
No, we actually have him scheduled for next week, John.
Hey, listeners.
We'll post pictures of these rules
don't-
online so you guys can see how
Don't
shot
quote that.
this rule looks. It
We
looks
actually
like
wrote it down and put it on
it looks
the
like
wall.
it looks like the blind paraplegic wrote it. It's pretty cool.
I can draw, but I can't write for shit.
You guys are good.
Alright.
So are we gonna start our segment or what?
I think
Yeah,
we're
I
going
think
to
we have a
start the
segment.
segment.
Well, we've
What do
got
you
our
guys
segment.
want to
Yeah, we
do
have a
here?
segment now.
We're going to continue the segment from last week.
Yes.
Oh, you guys want to do the dog bite news?
I think the
Alright.
dog.
Oh, I
Hey-o!
All right, thank you, gentlemen. There's a lot of things that people haven't mentioned. A few people, a couple of the nerds might have, but what do you guys think about Jurassic Park?
Amazing.
Amazing, right? It's been years.
Great.
I think it's been way too fucking long.
Way too long.
Way too long.
Yeah. a lot of people don't really talk about it. It's really been hidden from most of the public. Jurassic World. Have you guys heard anything or what?
I actually haven't.
I've heard a little bit from
heard
you,
that they
but
were
that's about
building
it.
or making another movie, but I haven't seen anything.
All right. Well, from what I've read, it's supposed to come out June 12th of 2015. So that's roughly a year from now. And surprisingly,
Isn't it the same week as Star Wars?
But yeah, it's really interesting, and I really want to talk to you guys about this week especially because they just finished filming it on the 5th of this month.
Jesus.
And we've heard there's no trailers, there's nothing. They've done a great job of keeping it very secretive. You know, there's gonna be a lot of stuff out there for the fans. But yeah, and I'm just really excited for this because I always loved Jurassic Park, the original, The Lost World, a sequel, one of the best sequels in the world.
That one iconic scene where they're sitting in the car and then the boom.
The water shakes in the glass. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, of
You can
course.
see the whiskey shaking in the cup right now.
Anyway,
Here comes Josh Kelly.
There's not much whiskey in that
Anyway,
glass.
you know, I think a lot of you guys agree with my opinion for Jurassic Park 3. Jurassic Park 3 was good, but it just wasn't that good compared to the first two movies. You know, the Velociraptors were there. It was intricate. They were aggressive. They were smart. That was fun. But the storyline did not compete.
I didn't like the second. I didn't like the sequel. I liked the original. I mean, the second was okay, but the third was terrible, and the first was amazing.
Yeah, first,
Spielberg did a
I
crazy job.
Yeah.
So,
All right. Well, anyway,
Jurassic World should be phenomenal.
in terms of Jurassic World, it takes about 20 years after the original film, which is, you know,
Good amount of time.
Yeah,
which is
that's-
roughly
that's a lot.
around where we are now. And apparently, it takes place in this future date where they've already reopened a new theme park and everything.
On an island.
They're
or
trying to-
say it
They
like
never
every-
learned the
They're
first
trying to
time.
get rid of all what's happened in the past 2 decades. You know? And, it should be exciting. I've heard rumors that I'm not really going to go into because I'm not sure if that's concrete information or not. But yesterday, the very well-educated Chris Pratt said Jurassic World will knock your socks off. You know, I have a lot of faith in that, and it's going to be directed by Colin Trevorrow. He's actually very good. He's got a lot of good recent films. And if you guys are wondering who's going to be the actual starring cast, one of the main actors is going to be Chris Pratt. He is the main actor of the new movie Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh,
And
I
he
haven't seen it yet.
Oh, it was
Yeah,
phenomenal. It was probably one of the best movies of this summer. It broke some records compared to other movies this summer, and Chris Pratt was really good in that movie. One of the main female actresses is going to be, is it Bryce?
Bryce.
Oh yeah,
Bryce, yeah.
Bryce Dallas Howard, and she's been in several recent movies as well. She was in M. Night Shyamalan's The Village, Lady in the Water. Her performance in As You Like It in 06 was
Just one question.
it was a Golden Globe Award.
Will Jurassic World,
nomination.
will it have Croczilla? On a Discovery
Croczilla.
Channel related note,
Croczilla.
will it have Croczilla?
Yes.
Hopefully.
Because it damn well should.
But yeah, it also has Jake Johnson, Nick Robinson, some other guys. But
Great.
the music is always great in Jurassic Park. So
They do an amazing job with that.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Michael
Spielberg's only good with that
Giacchiano, I think his
We'll be
last
good
name
with
is.
that.
But hopefully he can compare to the original soundtrack of the first Jurassic Park. Because to this day, one of the greatest soundtracks there is.
So what other news do you have that's going to bite us in the ass, man? Come on.
Well, you
Feed
know,
me. Feed me.
You guys, what do you guys think about porn?
I love porn.
Yeah.
I don't personally watch
Well,
porn.
You are a liar.
if any of our listeners have seen our first upload, they know I'm a fan.
Yeah, he's quite an avid
So
fan.
you like Asian porn? Like I say, okay, I'm not gonna talk about.
No, hey, there's only two kinds of people in this world. There's people who watch porn and there's liars. So you guys tell me what you are and we'll determine what's going on here.
Know what I so.
Yes. Quite.
So
I think I know
anyways.
what you're talking about here because I actually read the article today.
Oh.
Shark Week!
Oh, you know what we're
Shark
talking about? Oh yeah, take it away.
I do. Well, the famous porn star Christy Mack has had a really big issue. Her boyfriend was an MMA fighter and
War Machine.
literally beat the shit out of her. And almost killed her. Actually stabbed her 3 times. Took her hair off,
Yeah.
took an ear, almost took an ear off, and
He broke 18 of her bones in her head.
just in her eye sockets.
Yeah.
Jesus.
They
Ooh.
cut
Her
off
nose.
her hair with like a dull knife.
The dull knife, they cut her hair off.
Fucking brutal stuff, man.
He
The
broke
fuck
her
is
nose
wrong
in
with
2
you?
places, broke her ribs, and the story goes as blah blah blah. He was attacking me, attacked also her friend that was there.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah.
She ran out of the, or actually before she ran out of the door, He said
he had her shower naked in front of him.
Yes. And he actually
couldn't get it up.
Yes, he actually told her he was going to rape her, but he was so pissed off that he couldn't get it up. He went back into the kitchen.
This never happens.
War machine.
He was wrestling around for like another knife or whatever. She actually ran out the back door and started knocking on people's houses.
Someone brought her to the
brought her to the hospital. Ergo, their pictures are online. Huffington Post, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, she actually posted the entire
on Twitter.
She actually posted everything to her Twitter. So all of us here at the Hair of the Dog podcast, we hope her a quick and easy recovery.
Absolutely.
Even if
moral of the story: as soon as your boyfriend changes his name to War Machine, it's time to run. It's time to go.
Get the
They
fuck out.
have not found him yet either.
Yeah, so
Yeah, he's
still
got a
on the
$10,000 reward on his head. That's
what I was saying.
I heard this guy had a rough history of stuff like that with other girlfriends.
well,
and
he's
stuff
beat
like
her
that
before.
Too.
She
Oh, her
you
too?
know.
Yeah.
And cheated
Pretty
on her
crazy.
every single day.
Well, it happens, and
We have women here. We need to be...
we wish her a quick recovery.
Yes.
She's awesome. She looks cool.
No, because guys,
it's
bottom
terrible
line,
that happens,
bottom
so,
line, Shane. Thank you. Bottom line, whether you watch porn or not, this is terrible that this happens to women.
Yes,
it happens
absolutely.
to guys too here and there, but this is terrible. So hopefully they catch this guy, and hopefully that stuff doesn't happen anymore.
Right. Speedy
Hopefully,
recovery.
the police catch War Machine.
Absolutely.
Hopefully, the police catch War Machine.
All right, so
that damn War Machine.
So for all of the few of you who actually listened to our first bonfire recording, I know it wasn't that professional, but towards the end of that recording, you might have remembered me talking about Burger King chicken fries.
Shark Week.
Oh, we got a drink.
Anyway,
Drinking soda.
we don't drink alcohol here.
Oh, we're drinking
Sodas.
non-alcoholic
It's Coca-Cola.
Beer. It's
Anyway.
My name's on this can.
But yeah, I don't know if I can tell the future or what, but there have been several leaks this past week of Burger King chicken fries popping up across the world.
Yes, they're coming back. I saw this.
According to a leak,
my God.
they will be available in the entire United States starting in late August until November of this year.
This is bigger than man landing on the moon.
Oh,
Emily, Kelsey, I know you're excited for that.
a worthy
One small
adversary.
bite for man.
McDonald's fan. I feel like McDonald's more.
Boo.
A worthy
Who
adversary.
invited them?
Alright, so besides that, have you guys heard any good stories or what?
Not
Let me think
newsworthy.
here. Actually, I had one. I got to think.
Oh, you got about 10 seconds, sir.
I got a few because I'm like a nerd. So.
You start going because we already talked about Christy Mack. So.
All right, so hello. All right, so did any of you guys ever watch the newer Clone Wars series that's on Netflix?
I have.
Oh,
not.
are you talking about
that the cartoon?
Animated? No, yeah, the animated one.
No,
I
the
haven't checked it out,
animated
no.
series.
No,
They got like 5 or 6 seasons.
Yeah, I've seen a few of those, but
Yeah.
I mean, they were
It's
okay.
pretty damn good though.
Yeah.
Legos hopped on that.
I've watched like the
Real
first
fast.
3.
Yeah, they did.
I've only seen like the first 3 seasons of that. My buddy from last podcast, Scuba Steve, has watched the
say,
entire
Legos
thing.
are-
Scuba Steve
And,
has
like,
seen
He is one of my best friends.
Me and
Yes.
him, likewise, and me and him both agree it's brilliant. But the supervising director of that Emmy-nominated series, Clone Wars, they're working on something
Really?
new with this new guy, the screenwriter-producer Simon Kinberg. They're working on a new Star Wars series as well. It's called Star Wars Rebels. It takes place between Episode 3 and Episode 4, with the rise of the Imperial Empire and everything.
Yep.
And it's going to be debuting this fall, 2014.
Debuting.
Oh shit!
Yeah, Star Wars Rebels. So yeah, this new
Whoa,
yeah, Clone Wars did really well on Netflix and everything, and this new animated series has a lot of potential for all the Star Wars fans out there.
Is it gonna stick like faithful to the the
Yeah, is
actual
it gonna be
story?
canon?
or is it
Lucas
gonna
Arts and
veer off?
everything. Oh, there's probably gonna be a lot of canon thrown in there, but it should be very enjoyable.
As long as it stays faithful, it doesn't make up out of the stuff that they did in the last one. I mean,
Yeah.
I think we should
Oh,
be safe.
yeah. Oh, that's true.
You know, don't add a Jar Jar Binks. Okay, I don't have kids. Thanks, guys. This is Shane signing off.
Yes.
Shane, where'd you go? Shane.
Here.
Shark Week.
Oh, we got a drink. All right.
That includes you guys.
Peanut gallery drink.
Ladies, drink.
So are we doing? Is that the segment or no?
Oh,
Do we have anything else?
I have a little bit more for you guys. Now that we're talking about Star Wars, there's actually been another there's been some sightings and everything this past week or two, actually.
Really?
Because Episode 7, you know, the new Star Wars and everything,
Yes.
it's gonna be great. But they've extended their shooting a lot recently. They were in London. They've shot in Abu Dhabi, and they've been to Skelling Michael, you know, a small island off the Irish coast. So like they were just there like this past week or a couple weeks ago, and a lot of the fan base out there thinks that this might be the site of like a new ancient Jedi temple type monastery thing.
Oh,
really?
So they're doing a lot of hardcore choreography work out there. They got some famous parkour guys doing stuff for them that they're gonna film.
Oh,
No.
And,
And Mark Hamill is back, so he's definitely going to be like a huge.
Yeah,
part.
he's
Hamill's
probably
gonna be
he's gonna be
back, though.
training some of the actresses. I can't remember their names. We can get them to you guys on a timely basis or whatever. But
I actually
well,
read.
we can
you
post
know
that
what?
to
I'll
the
add a little segment to this segment.
Oh, segment to the
alright.
segment.
I heard a couple weeks ago that Mark Hamill hurt his ankle or something doing something on the set of the new Star Wars.
Yes.
He
Oh,
hurt his
okay.
ankle.
Harrison Ford got injured too recently too.
Yeah, they actually hurt their ankles or somehow. Nobody will tell you any details because they don't want you to know anything, of course.
Right.
But yeah, they actually hurt their ankles. So you know they're actually going to be doing their own stunts and stuff
Correct.
like that.
That's
Instead
awesome.
of
Yeah,
all the
definitely.
crap CGI that they have in the movies.
Or, like,
nowadays.
stunt
You guys know how I
doubles
feel
and-
about that. But yeah, Mark Hamill hurt himself somehow, and apparently Harrison Ford did too.
Yeah,
Which I guess we can clap till because
Hey,
you know,
clap.
you know they're doing their own stunts. This isn't going
Yeah.
to be something computerized. You know?
and that reminds me,
gonna be great.
Expendables 2 was so bad, but Expendables 3 is starring Harrison Ford, so I might tune into that too.
Oh, come on. Expendables 2 had
Yes.
fucking Chuck
Okay,
Norris.
if you go,
That
I'll
is
go with
true.
you. Just
If you
For the
go.
5 seconds he was in it, by the way.
I'll go with you.
Also, one more thing to add: the latest Need for Speed movie, or
Okay.
the Fast and Furious.
Aaron Paul? No, that's not. No.
No, the before that one, the
Oh,
last
okay.
one, with, the
I'm
last one
sorry.
with Paul Walker.
Sorry,
Rest
everybody.
his soul. That whole thing had no to minimal CGI. That was all actually performed. I read that in an article as well.
That's
Oh,
pretty
It
cool.
was mostly stunts. All the cars you see flipping are actual cars flipping.
That's pretty cool.
So I just wanted
That's
to add
awesome.
All right. So is that our dog bite segment?
that.
Alright.
Oh, I think yeah, that's not bad. We had a lot of new movie information.
Have we all been bitten in the ass?
They were
I'm a
nice.
little
This is
sore.
the
I'm a little
sharkcast.
sore.
Hold on, let me check. Dun, 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 dun. Shark Week! Hey!
This Coca-Cola is delicious.
I'm drinking root beer, sir. I don't know what you're drinking.
Oh.
All right, so
Oh,
on that was actually my puppy Lily. She's just over a year old.
Oh, I hate actually we're watching Shark Week right now. I hate how they do this with the new thing with the guy in the shark suit. I don't know if you guys are with that or not.
All
That's
the little
stupid.
kids think it's cute.
Yeah, but
Well,
it's
it's
Oh.
about sharks murdering.
Oh,
people.
there
It's
was a
not-
shark in a cage.
Yeah.
There's a
That's
cage.
one of the rules.
Oh, we gotta
We need
drink
to
the
drink.
rules. We
There's a
gotta
shark
drink our
cage.
There's a
sodas.
cage.
Alright.
Anytime you see a cage, you gotta drink.
I see the cage.
In the
Are
water.
these guys British? I can't tell. It's on mute.
I
keep
guess,
it there because we gotta do the podcast.
I guess we'll just have to assume they're British.
Man, you gotta
Okay.
assume.
Yeah, we'll drink again for that. Pepsi.
Yum.
Root beer.
Carbonation.
Yes.
All right.
Anyways, let's go into the cast here. Shawnee, how was your week, sir? What'd you do?
It was great. I do have a story though.
What's that?
All right.
Short week.
Ooh.
Short week.
This
but
time it has nothing to do with any bodily functions.
Thank
Just
God.
telling you listeners.
No
Yeah.
shower.
Nobody-
No bowel
There's
movement.
no shit all over the place.
And
And
honestly, Sean, the fact that you told that story last week opened so much opportunities for us, though. I think the listeners would agree. Scuba Steve made a lot of people laugh
yeah,
last
I mean,
week.
Absolutely.
I think that pretty
I
much
hope
sums
so.
up our podcast is like, like shit all over the place and like
Trash
fart,
bags and
fart jokes with really sophisticated words.
ass
It's-
naked on the ground.
And that's why you need the hair of the dog.
You
Exactly.
gotta get the hair of the dog in.
Exactly.
Yes,
But-
yes.
As I was driving home from work one day, and I was just driving along, having a good old time. Driving 65 down 690, all that, blah, blah,
Dark
blah.
horse.
You're being the legal speed.
Yes, legal speed. No, I actually was going 65.
Very
That's the funny
good.
part about this. I'm going 65.
71 that day.
90.
No, oh, wow. Okay, too fast,
Professor
too,
Badass.
too fast, too furious. Calm down, sir. But I'm going along, and I'm like, all right, car in front of me, whatever. They're going the normal speed, right?
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
5 seconds later, I'm right on this guy's ass. I slam on the brakes. I'm like, the fuck is this asshole doing? He moves over into the next lane, the middle lane. He goes flying by this fucking truck This truck, I swear to God, defies gravity. It had like pipes of like metal or some shit in the back of it.
Like Final Destination shit.
Yeah, like some Final Destination shit. Like heavy ass pipes of metal just weighing this fucking truck down. And like all the weight was on the rear two wheels. And I swear to God, this truck got in the left hand lane. As I'm passing it, I swear to God, I saw the fucking front wheels lift up off the ground. I'm like, the fuck? What? And as I'm passing this guy,
Did like a rusty steel pipe fall off the back and like impale your girlfriend in the passenger seat or anything like that?
You know what? That would have made the story 10 times cooler. I wish, but no. I'm going down, and I just see the guy in the passenger seat lighting a cigarette, just having a grand old time. I'm like, if I was in that seat, I'd be shitting myself right now. Like, how can he be so calm? The front wheels just lifted off the fucking ground after you hit a bump.
Hey, those guys are experienced, man.
No,
they got
how?
like 18 gears on that thing, man. They know how to work those things.
You
No,
know,
this driver had no control over this vehicle. He was swaying all over the fucking road, man.
Oh.
No fucking control.
Well, I don't know, man. I think
Scared the shit out of me.
I think if you ever drove in Los Angeles, you might have an aneurysm. Because
I might.
All right. I actually have something to add here.
So, yeah, add your...
I want to make a toast to Robin Williams.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we have to.
We're all going to take a shower now for Robin Williams. He
Um,
was a superb actor and comedian, too.
Absolutely.
We'll miss him well.
He actually was a builder on comedy for my childhood. Aladdin, of course, Miss
Yes.
Doubtfire,
Yeah.
countless of other movies. I mean,
If you guys have ever listened to his stand-ups,
Jumanji.
that was him raw. Oh, those were the
best.
It was like polar difference, man.
Yes.
He did a lot of family comedy, things like that, which
Yep.
were awesome. But once he did his stand-ups, you saw
Raw.
a completely different side of him.
Yes.
I would definitely recommend him. I don't have the names of them right here, but
There's one he
just
talks
look
about.
up
Robin Williams
stand-up, and you guys will find like tons of stuff on YouTube. He's hilarious. He was
And
awesome.
we actually poured a shot, and we're all going to take a
Oh,
shot.
not yet,
We're all
no,
gonna do
not
it.
yet, not yet. But the one
Okay.
thing about Robin Williams, I know he's funny. He was very talented. But the one thing that Robin had is that no matter what you liked from film, he's one of those few actors, or actresses for that matter, he's one of those few people that could just make everyone in the audience smile.
Yes.
You know,
Yes, absolutely.
he was a great guy.
I think
so.
you posted an article.
So
earlier
we're
that
going to
actually
all take a
nailed that
shot
right on
for
the
him
head.
here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Shut
I
up.
hope you guys in the
Yeah.
audience or whoever's listening
Rest
will do
in
this with
peace.
us.
Here we go.
Oh, Captain,
All right.
my Captain!
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Good morning, Vietnam.
All right.
Shark Week! Shark Week!
Oh. I've got to be at work.
I got to go to
tomorrow.
work tomorrow.
I'm just getting started.
So, moving on. Mike Drum, what did you do this week, sir?
Not much.
Enlighten us.
The week just started, by the way. Like, we just finished your party.
Yeah, but a lot of stuff has happened in the last 5 days. We've got a lot.
You mean like 2 days?
5? No, it's been.
It's Tuesday, man. But yeah, not much has
This
happened.
Pepsi is making me lose track of my days. All this Pepsi we've been drinking.
But yeah, I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to transfer.
There's
For the
so much
podcast.
sugar in it.
So much sugar.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to transfer. Because I just finished my degree at a certain school. And I'm trying to go to fucking a new college for the spring and everything. I mean, being working and doing my other job that you know about in the meantime. So
Of course.
I'm looking at new schools in the upstate and greater New York area. So I've been accepted to a few, but I'm still looking at a few others. And besides that, most of the past few days has just been recollecting what happened at your mother's amazing annual summer party.
This is actually the first time I went to that, and it was, I can just tell you, on the rating from 1 to 10. it
We
was
talked a
probably
lot about
1,000.
it on the last podcast.
No, we didn't like
But
talk
I
about
was-
like what went down. It was a superb party.
Very superb.
It was
That's good.
it was
Dancing.
amazing.
Dancing.
I made a lot of good
Drinking.
freaking friends there, man.
That
It was
was-
awesome.
The
It was a
people
good
there
time.
were
I
fantastic.
told you guys it would be a good time.
Fantastic.
It was great. You know?
Actually, yeah, we totally hyped it up on the last podcast, and it was totally worth it because
Definitely.
It was even better than the hype up.
And
Yeah.
by the way,
Oh, it was
I know that my Shaner, come here. I know you told them last podcast you had a little secret
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Wait, we're talking about a
Oh,
Secret.
Secret.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I harped on it for about 5 times through the podcast. And I feel
Oh
like
yeah.
I did
Oh
it.
yeah. It's
Multiple
okay.
times.
It's okay.
Yeah.
We were all drinking.
Well, I was being a secret squirrel, and I
Well,
had
yeah.
some.
Morocco.
So anyway,
Oh.
obviously by now everybody has seen it. How did you guys like the photo shoot?
It was
that
amazing.
was that a successful photo shoot
See,
or what?
That
was
was our
amazing.
surprise. I hope you guys liked it. I
That
think
classic
you guys did.
Rat Pack look, you know, it was superb.
Absolutely.
And like we
I actually have
Actually,
I have
my uncle, he's actually sending all of those photos to California to some people he knows, and we're gonna see what happens from there.
yes.
But
Oh.
those photos were
I actually
very
have a
good.
shout-out.
I have tons more coming to you guys. We'll post them all.
hell
That's all
yeah.
yeah.
Shane,
You guys will see them all.
Shane, I've heard that there's like 4 or 5 other people that we don't even know ordering pictures of us.
posters.
Well,
Posters.
You have to understand.
Posters.
You have to understand there, Mike. That is not because of us.
That's
No.
right.
That is
That.
because of
Brooke Klusky Photos. If you go to Facebook and go to Brooke Klusky Photos, it'll pull up all our photos, and actually our black and whites are the first 3 photos that come up. So if you see them,
They're
they'll
beautiful, by the way.
right there. If you want your wedding or any group invitation, anything, just capture in memory of photography, and just countless years of just looking at.
If you want your memories to
Yes.
be remembered
Yes.
forever
oh yeah.
through the
Absolutely.
art
Or
of Brooke
if-
Lusky Photography, because she's very good, guys. We were going to definitely recommend her for
Oh
this.
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Brooke Klusky Photography on Facebook. Search her name in the search bar, and also she works with her fiance at Wells Photography, and he also does great
Mr.
work.
Josh Wells.
Definitely.
Mr. Josh
Yeah.
Wells.
Definitely.
He helped us
Great
with a
work.
lot of those shots,
Great guy.
actually.
Yeah.
He
had
helped us with a lot of those
ideas,
shots.
a lot
Yeah.
of ideas that we didn't have, and that helped us make the whole photo
They're both
shoot.
extremely creative. And, you know,
Hell yeah.
I grew up with Brooke in high school, and let me tell you, I mean, I've always known she's had a knack for photography.
Yes.
When she came back and did these for us Saturday morning,
I was blown away.
It was insane,
Yeah,
man.
she was
Blown away.
super friendly too. Like
oh,
just instantly. It
She
wasn't
actually
like,
came back later on that night and hung out with
For
us.
the party to hang out with us,
Yeah,
yes.
she
That
wasn't
was
like,
awesome.
"Hey, this is
You
my
know?
time. Let's go.
Yeah.
Make up your mind." It was okay. Let's figure
Very
out what the
relaxed.
shot is.
If
Let's-
you guys,
let's
I
get this.
mean, all of our 20,000, it's now 20,000. All of our 20,000 viewers who are listening to this,
Yes, yes.
definitely hire her for your next occasion. Weddings, maybe a special portfolio that you want to make, a family portrait. Maybe even you want
Yeah.
to take pictures of yourself to add to your Facebook like we did.
or just
Yeah.
Definitely
In a
hire-
professional,
Definitely, guys.
perfect way.
Definitely hire her. Very professional, awesome work.
Absolutely.
The thing I like about
Look her up on Facebook as Brooke Klusky Photography and Josh Wells Photography. They're, you know, fiancés.
very talented.
Very awesome people. They will work with you. They will tell you what you should do. They will make you happy. You will like the way you look.
I
guarantee it.
And,
Shark Week!
Shark Week!
Hey! Yes,
Shark
let me get up there. Yeah.
The thing I like about Brooke though is she was really good at. She was very open to our own ideas as well because we had a few other different ideas, and once she listened to them, she was very open to work with us to make that happen, and she did it with expertise. So like with utmost respect, everyone here at the Hair of the Dog, all of us, we thank you and your fiance Josh for coming. It was a
Absolutely.
great, it was
Yes,
a
thank
great
you. It
time.
was great
Thank
to
you very
work with
much.
you, Yes.
And
Definitely-
it was
Definitely
incredible.
a good choice.
It was incredible.
And just
And
got
for
a
future
lot
reference,
classy.
we will stick with her.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll stick with her. So all you other photographers, you can listen to the podcast. I give you that permission. But
Maybe she'll be a guest. sometime. Maybe she'll be a guest sometime.
nobody will be taking their place. They're
they're
phenomenal.
She's
Anyways, Josh, what did you do this week?
This week, well, it was a very short week because it's only, what, Tuesday?
Well, it was like 4 or 5 days. You know, it was a 2-day recuperation.
It was definitely recuperation because I called in sick on Monday.
From the party.
Yes, from the party.
The party.
I actually quit smoking for 6 weeks before this party.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes.
Well, we didn't smoke at the party. That was your personal choice, sir.
Don't start.
I mean, if anyone looks at the photos, I mean,
Correct. But the thing is I needed to get a cigar for
That
the
was
photo
just a
shoot.
prop.
Of course, I was okay with that because I didn't inhale that. And then I'm sitting there, drink a couple sodas, and I'm like, a cigar would be nice. Drink a couple more sodas. I'm like, hey, Sean, you buy me a pack? Yeah, sure. Okay. It turned into 2 packs on Saturday. I felt like death on Sunday.
I feel like
That was quite the build-up, sir.
Yes.
Hey, Joshua, I know we had a photo shoot, which was like a classical, like smoking, like Frank Sinatra.
I know
whatever.
what you're going to talk about.
I feel like the pack that I helped pitch on was gone in a matter of like 2 hours.
It was
you
gone
had
within a
like
matter of
4,
minutes.
right?
Yeah, right? Yeah.
That's half in my mind. No, I definitely owe you a few.
Was there a flamethrower there? Like, what happened to everything?
What, did you guys have a pack to smoke like 2 cigarettes during the whole like thing?
Well,
or, like,
He smoked. Well, we did.
'Cause
It's
we had
like
cigars.
every photo shoot. It was like cigarettes.
we had cigars.
We need
and,
cigarettes.
You know,
Yeah,
which I didn't smoke, by the way, because I don't smoke cigars.
me
But,
neither. Me neither at all.
We all had cigars, and we
I
spent like
smoked
$10 on a piece. You know, they're really nice, like
They were awesome.
Cuban or
Afuentes.
Dominican.
Afuentes.
Yeah, they were good.
And what was the cigar you had, Sean?
It was a Romeo y Juliet.
Ah.
I feel like I have to say Juliet, like
a
Juliet,
Juliet,
because
Yeah,
you
he
know,
spent
it's-
way more on his cigar. Yeah, he made a good investment.
Look, if you're
Daddy
gonna
said, Juliet, you never have to be alone. I love you, and that's all I really know. Talk to you. All right.
Shark Week!
Hey!
But all I'm
Hey!
gonna say is, if you're gonna get a cigar, you gotta go with something classy though.
And
Yeah.
Afuentes, it was delicious. Didn't
was.
get too hot. It was perfect.
It was very good. If I were to smoke cigars, it was very good.
It was awesome. It was absolutely awesome.
So what I did this week, yeah, we had the party Saturday. We did the podcast Friday, which we had actually a really good response to.
Yes.
Thank you guys, by the way.
Yeah.
But we had the podcast, or we had the actual party Saturday, and we had the photo shoot Saturday morning. That was our huge surprise for you guys. It was a very secret squirrel thing, and you guys all had.
the word, yeah. That's it.
We actually created the Facebook page. I think it was that Monday when
I created it that morning.
Yes,
Yeah.
Mike
Yeah.
did.
'Cause-
Yo, clap, clap, clap.
Very
good.
You know,
And we're working on all our social media right now. You did very good.
Thank you.
You know,
You
it
know,
helps spread the word a lot.
you know, like,
There's a lot of working parts, and it's got a good spread.
Yes, it was it was a
Why
lot
that's
of working
funny, I
parts.
don't know.
He did a very good job, and we're gonna keep tweaking it up for you guys and all that stuff. But we had the party on Saturday. The party was phenomenal. Tons of people showed up. Tons of food. Oh, that pulled pork! I dug into that like nobody's
my
business.
God.
Oh, it was so good. Tons of people were there. I saw people that I met family members that I didn't even know I had, and yeah, tons.
Yes.
Oh, it was crazy. We have actually a couple videos that Kaylee, our first guest on the first podcast we had, she took a couple videos of us dancing and stuff. I really
yes,
want
yes.
I really want to
see
get
that.
those on the page because we were doing the electric slide and shit. And
Mike was killing it.
oh,
Mike was killing it.
Mike he always killed. He had
I
like
don't
the Michael
know.
Straight
Jackson
ladies
ladies
I
going
did, I
on.
did pretty good. Emily,
Oh, it was great.
Did you ladies see us dancing or no?
Yeah, it was
Did
great.
you like it?
Oh, they didn't come.
They wanted to be
They
there.
had more important shit to do.
I-
Shower to go to work.
Oh, you had a baby shower?
Oh, it's okay.
The excuses.
Yeah, how was the baby shower?
It was
Actually,
good.
yes. It's your turn to
Ate
talk,
a lot
actually.
of cake.
Not
It was
really.
good.
No, it's
There you
okay.
go.
You got more important things to do than hang out with your friends.
Right, right.
It's okay.
Or people that are awesome. Like us.
Anyways.
But yeah, Kelsey, that was a really fun time. I wish you were there, but we might actually have like a dance-off in progress that we might try to work on and have an actual.
What, like a Shark Week dance-off?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
no.
think we could actually do like something like that.
Can we?
What, tonight?
Not
Tonight,
necessarily
I think
tonight.
tonight. I
I-
think
I-
we're gonna have to do it tonight.
Well,
Dance
if
off?
we do it tonight, well, we're gonna have to film it. We're gonna have to put it on.
And we
podcast.
might put it on. Yeah, we might do it tonight. We might do it tomorrow.
No,
but
it's
I
not.
think
I don't know,
it's,
guys.
it's gonna be up there eventually. That's
know.
what we're saying.
I gotta do my stretches and stuff.
yeah,
and
ladies.
I gotta put my sweatpants
Ladies.
on and.
Ladies!
Us here at the Hair of the Dog, would you
I
guys
am-
be interested in a dance-off?
Yes, we would.
All right.
I do hope you guys know the electric slide and the swing and
The twist.
I like to do.
Twist is a classic.
I like to do
good,
the
yeah.
monkey.
The monkey.
Do the monkey.
Yeah, do the monkey.
Charlie Brown.
Shark Week. Shark Week.
I hope you're
Yes,
not
we're
drinking
watching. We're
soda
watching
with
Shark
us.
Week right now. You should be watching Shark Week with this podcast. It's
Okay,
good.
so like
You see some beluga whales
Before
right
we-
now. It's good.
before we recorded this podcast, for like 2 hours prior, me and Joshua say hello.
Yes. Hi, I've been here. The
We
whole
were
time.
watching the fucking Shark Week. This thing is intense.
I've never been into Shark Week more in my life because then Mike was like, we have a drinking game. And I'm like, this is going to be great.
Well, not only that.
Actually, hang on. Where's the list? Let me see that list.
Oh, the list.
I have the list right here.
I actually wrote this up as the paraplegic blind man. And we were sitting there, we're like, all right, we'll do this. We know the drink when you hear an Australian, South African, British accent. I'm like,
Yes,
okay,
of course.
this will be
I'm
good.
pretty sure every
Yes,
single
yes.
guy, I mean, you could tell, every single guy has been...
That
that guy has dreadlocks. He's like South American or like...
Yes, but the best one was drink when a new person is interviewed. And I'm like, this is going to be pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
So we started the actual episode that is called, let me find here real quick. That is not it. And
We gotta keep it on mute for our viewers.
Yes,
though,
I'm not turning it
they're
on.
watching it.
Yeah,
you
we're
know.
gonna get.
It was the
Even
monster...
though it's Monday the 18th and Shark Week is already ended.
Yes. It's the
You're
monster
talking about the old
hammerhead.
Hitler or whatever.
It was called the Old Hitler was the name of the shark because it was discovered in World War II.
Yes.
And there's also one called, what was it? The Harbor
Master.
The Harbor Master and the Old Hitler. The Harbor Master and the Old Hitler is the same shark. And I was watching this and I'm like, oh, this is going to be great.
The old Hitler is a shark?
Oh yeah,
'cause
it
in
was
World War
first
II,
discovered in World War II. It was one of the largest hammer sharks to ever be seen to man. They weren't sure if it was a U-boat or a fish.
Wait, Hitler was a hammer shark?
Yes!
Old Hitler.
Yes! Because they weren't sure if it was a Nazi U-boat or a fish. That's how big this thing was.
It was a hammer shark that was that big and it was near Germany.
Well, apparently, yes.
I don't want to believe that. But
Well,
you know
you
what? I
might,
will.
because they have photo evidence that they've been showing us all week.
I will
And this-
believe that,
and
sir.
But
All
yeah,
right.
Because
But
the digital
anyways.
photo can't be.
Anyways, I'm sitting there and it says drink when a new person is here. I'm like, okay, this is gonna be freaking great. So we're sitting there watching. All of a sudden, one guy, we're like, all right, halfway through our drink, another guy gets in here. Like, oh my god! So I'm drinking again, and then two more guys get in here. I'm like, oh my god, this game is the best. This is the absolute best. And like an hour in, I think we were already half in the bag.
yeah.
Just 1 hour in, half in
Oh
the
yeah,
bag. And
definitely.
Shane and Sean weren't even. Shane and Sean. That's nice.
Yes.
They weren't even here, and
Very
nice. It was
Because I thought
just-
the podcast was going to be recorded
The thing-
tomorrow,
the thing
and I
I
was
love-
all relaxed.
The thing I love about like fucking Shark Week is they're very intricate, like with their like advertising. It's superb. But not only that, like there was part of the episode where there was like hundreds of like hammerheads outside the coast of Florida or whatever, and they were absolutely massive. So they definitely wanted to like measure these, but they moved so quickly underneath the ships that like one of the main like harbor guys or whatever, he's like, we're gonna have to use intricate
technology.
Yeah.
Yes.
New technology.
Yeah, so he's like, we're going to have to use lasers. We're going to have to use lasers.
No, he was like,
freaking laser
freaking
beams.
laser
Yeah,
beams.
yeah. So he's
They
like,
did do that. You guys showed that.
Yes.
Like,
I'm actually going to find it right now.
we should like Photoshop. We should get that clip and then post that on our page because that is fucking awesome.
no, because
He actually like
Fucking
shines the
brilliant.
laser in the screen. He's like fucking laser, man.
Fucking-
God
no, but
damn
like,
laser.
no, you can tell that the broadcasting, everybody who did this for the show, they did it for the fans because yes, and then he's like, we're gonna use freaking laser beams, and like,
laser.
and we were crying, and it was.
Oh, let's talk about the shit commercial.
Oh,
you guys said that.
Oh,
Oh,
yes. I'll actually
Dude.
play it for you because
Oh
I
my
have it here.
God. You guys actually,
Oh, we got it right here.
The music is very, very intense.
you guys sent that
actually.
to me, and I think
Please keep it on
we
mute,
still have
because
to post
my
that
ears
up.
can't hear that.
So here we go. Okay, this is the Gillette Razor commercial for Shark Week. It's going to just play music, but we will post it up, and the music is just so intense for a razor. Are you guys ready?
And this is our commentary. You'll know what we mean once we show you the actual video.
All right. But yeah, it's just...
We're gonna post it up for you guys to see, and that's gonna be it's
But we're
phenomenal.
gonna watch it now on
We're
video.
gonna watch it now. We're gonna laugh. And,
Gillette Razor
and
coming
you'll
down,
realize why we.
splashing into water.
Flashing. So,
I don't know what the hell we have to
But
say.
anyways, we'll show you the video on our podcast page on Facebook. But anyways, we're
It's
gonna go
really
on
really
to,
funny.
It is.
They sent it
it's-
to me and while I was at work.
Our
They
laughter.
sent it to me in a text message while I was at work, and I was like, "What the hell is going on over there?"
It's so funny.
And immediately, I
It's
called
just-
Josh. I was like, "Dude, what are you guys doing without me?" They're like, "Hey, we're having a Shark Week night." I'm like, "Dude, I haven't had a Shark Week night in a year. So
Exactly.
I immediately rushed over here with a 30 rack, which I don't drink.
Of
And
soda.
I picked up Shawnee and all of his equipment, and we're
And my
filming right here.
pajamas.
We're actually watching Shark Week as we're recording. It's
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
cool. And then Emily and Kelsey, our peanut gallery, came out.
Actually, we need to talk about them.
They've been pretty quiet the entire
Yes,
time.
we actually need to talk to them
No,
on
it's
this
very
podcast.
good for them.
They actually need to come up a little bit and actually talk. So.
Kelsey is texting her new boyfriend.
I don't have a boyfriend.
Oh, Shark Week!
Shark Week!
Oh!
Sex, I'm not texting anyone.
No, she got bitten by the dog.
Oh,
She's still got the dog bite on her ass.
Oh. Right in the ass.
I don't know what you mean.
It's okay.
What did you ladies? What did you ladies do this week? Jamantha and Bobbit.
I just hung out with her.
I think Emily's going to talk first, but
Emily, Kelsey, what
Do you have anything?
You guys have any cool
All we do
stories?
is hang out with each other every night.
Well,
So what happened?
give us
What's
some
funny?
stories.
You guys have
Anything that
ladies' night
happened?
like every night.
We did this last night.
So what'd you do? What'd you
You
do
were on
last
a
night?
podcast?
Like, what do you mean?
We watched Shark Week, but really we just texted the whole time and we didn't watch.
This is
You
what
really
happens
would
when you don't watch
understand.
Shark Week, everybody.
Right.
You know,
No, you're not watching
See?
it either.
We've already watched for 2 hours tonight, haven't
We
we?
watched earlier.
this is what happens.
That is
guys.
true. Me and my sister watched Shark Week for
It's a
about
sad
2.5
part
hours.
of our times.
Trust me, I got all the Snapchats from them watching. Emily flipped me off.
Same.
It's a whole story. But anyways,
Yeah, that's sad.
yeah, so they're very exciting.
Yeah, so exciting. So excited that we're gonna
do we
move
have-
on to something else.
Do we have any like shark-related stories? I know you've been to California. and
Well, I
stuff.
used to live in Orlando for 6 years, so I went to Daytona all the
there you
time.
go.
But like, I've never been bitten by a shark or anything like that. You know.
They say being bitten by a shark is more like rare than being struck by lightning. That's
Well,
what they
It's
say.
more appealing to the women, I hear.
Oh there, Chuck!
They just
Chances are you got a better chance of getting killed by like fucking squirrel rabies than you do by like being killed.
unless you're a dumbass and you go swimming after the signs tell you to stop going swimming.
Yeah, that's a
You
good
know,
point too.
The
Yeah.
signs
then
are
you're
pretty
like
accurate down there.
Trying to kick the shark with your
Sorry,
feet.
anybody who's been bitten by a shark, but that's the
I
signs
don't know about you
say
guys,
it.
but I miss
Just read.
what was it?
Sunshine, beaches,
rabies.
sharks.
Yeah, I do miss that. Why the fuck do I live in New York?
Because your friends are here.
That's a good question.
That's a good damn question for all of us, by the way.
Yeah, why the fuck am I here?
Why the fuck do we live in New York? All right.
But yeah, I've never. I gotta admit, I have never been to like the sea or anything like that. I would like to go to the sea, but I've never been to the sea, and
Oh, really?
I've never seen the actual thing where they actually like evacuate the beach because there's like a shark nearby or something
Oh,
like that.
okay, yeah. I've seen.
Tell me about
some
that.
of- It's. I was very young.
Do
when it
people
happened.
actually do that? Like if
Actually,
see,
yeah, they do. If there's like an attack or anything, yeah, they do clear.
They see like the
fucking beach.
fin like rising in,
Oh, yeah,
in
there's-
the distance.
There's like a ton of like hot female lifeguards running in slow motion with huge racks and
Oh.
everything. It's
What's that
totally
called?
awesome.
Beach watch?
Oh,
Jesus!
Shark
This
rabies.
is the hair of the dog. But yeah, it's just total porn stars everywhere. It's running in slow motion.
Porn
God.
stars, eh?
And
Porn
like
stars,
they got,
that's
they
like
got
my
Pamela
paradise.
Anderson.
So basically, when you go to a beach, you hope for porn stars, so the sharks come and then they start running.
But
Yes.
all you
Is
get,
Slow motion shit.
all you-
Slow motion.
all you-
Is that
really-
what we do now?
all you really get is just the fat dudes who are like, I'm at a new beach. Where's the bitches?
Pretty much, yeah.
You get
It's a lot of
nothing.
old people on beaches these
I just
days.
don't want to get my leg ripped off
What
by a
is
shark
this?
if I go to the
Oh, this is Irish whiskey, isn't it?
that would be no.
We don't drink
no.
alcohol though. No, he's not. Okay, I'll drink it too.
Shane's staying here.
I'm
today
drinking
anyways,
Sprite, so you know I don't like Sprite, but
It's sparkling
Um,
whiskey.
Dude,
Anyway.
there's-
Sparkling spray.
I'm gonna go on Hodge and say
Anyways.
there's gonna be a lot of editing
You guys-
for this podcast.
so yeah, we got some stories about Shark Week. I think we got some like
Yes, yes.
experience. I mean, I just want to transition into it. I mean, I think that'd be great.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah,
Very good.
yeah, then again, I mean, I just want to remind you guys, this is Shark Week.
Shark
Yeah,
Week.
yeah,
Shark
yeah,
Week.
yeah, drink.
Shark Week.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah. Take a sip, everybody.
All right, Mike. I think we're going to start with you.
And yeah, Mike.
Yes.
Well,
if you were ever attacked by a shark, or if you ever like saw a shark coming from a mile away, if you could see a
100
mile away,
feet, whatever.
say you were drinking Sprite all day, you know, maybe you could, or maybe you couldn't see a shark from a mile away. What would you do if you know, what would you do?
Well, whenever I see a crisis, I like to respond and get to know the individual, if you know what I mean. It's like when you get in a fight with somebody outside the bar, or if you see somebody crying by themselves on the side of the street. You want to really know what's going on before you give your input, or before you decide to make rash decisions.
Yes.
Okay, so first of all, I would go up to that great white, right to his face, and I'd be like, "Hey, big teeth, where are you from, man?" And he'd be like, and chances are I'd run the fuck away, but if I had fucking invincible body, I would definitely be like, "Hey, where you from, bro?" And he'd be like, "You know, the fucking swordfish are everywhere, the fucking goldfish are taking up all the traffic spots, and
Eating up all the grass.
you know, all those glowfish are taking up all the parking spots, and I honestly wouldn't not have any problem with him trying to attack me, because he's probably had just as much as a rough week as I have. You know what I know? There's so much fucking fishers everywhere nowadays, and there's just trash getting dumped in the ocean. That's honestly gonna ruin his day. So I don't really know. Chances are I'd swim the fuck away, but honestly, if I could, if the technology was there, I'd get to know this guy. I would buy him an ocean shot, whatever that means, and I don't know. I'm just gonna relay this to my good friend Josh.
So let's just be honest here. You wouldn't stop the science. You would never stop the science. Not even for a shark attack.
I'd stop the science, but...
Well, honestly, yeah, I'd send a quick jab to the face to set the tone, but it's a fucking great white. I'm gonna get the fuck out of there. But if I could have the technology, I would love to talk to this guy, see how he's doing, get to know his family, etc. You know, maybe he could be on the podcast.
Correct.
What, the shark?
Great white shark.
Yes, the great
next
white
guest
shark.
on the podcast.
If we could get a shark on the podcast, I mean, we totally have Andy Sandberg coming next week, so if we could get like a shark the next week, well, wow. Just learn his motives and learn about his life as a shark.
Well, Joshua, what is your answer to that same question? A random shark meets you on the side of the road in the ocean, you know?
Side of the road.
Side of the ocean.
The way I look at sharks is like an angry old man. Just mad at the world. Doesn't want his fucking kids on his lawn. He takes so much care of his lawn, he just wants the fucking kids running on his lawn. Gets the ball on it, knocks on the window with the fucking wooden ladle, and tells those fucking
God damn it, get off my motherfucking lawn!
Get off my lawn!
So I already know this guy has a very, very short temper. So I'd first approach him slowly.
Like a shark does.
Exactly.
Shark Week!
Hey!
Shark Week!
Yes.
I feel like we've done way too many Shark Week shots.
Yes, we have.
No, we haven't. Not enough.
Not enough.
But,
There's never enough.
Anyways, I'd look at the shark like an old man. I know he's already really have a short temper. Doesn't want to really deal with me. Just wants me to get out of the way. Would you agree?
I can agree with that.
You know, a shark doesn't want you there. He's hungry. He's on the hunt. Yeah, I'm a pretty good liable object for food, basically.
Hungry like
So
Josh is a very big man, by the way. He's husky. He's a mountain man.
I just can't fucking grow a fucking beard, so I'm half mountain. Man.
I wish you could have my beard.
I wish I could. It's so sexy. Anyways,
this is getting real.
Oh, hold on. I gotta stop you for a second. They have Stone Cold Steve Austin on Shark Week Live.
Right
What?
now, live.
Technically, it's called #SharkAfterDark. Stone
Shark
Cold
After
Steve
Dark.
Austin is here.
Stone Cold is here, everybody.
Welcome to the podcast,
What?
sir.
Let's all just drink for that.
Okay, drink for that, but hold
I'm gonna
on.
do the
After that.
Stone Cold
big
Steve
stuff for
Austin. Wow. Okay.
Okay, cool
Yeah,
question.
he's a shark
For
expert.
Shark Week, what the fuck does Stone Cold Steve Austin know about sharks?
Well, he wrestled sharks when he was a WWE fighter, and you know.
Okay, no.
WWF fighter.
WWF.
In the
Oh,
late
whoa.
90s.
So that just proves you don't know shit.
Apparently, I don't know shit about
He
sharks.
wrestled sharks, man. You don't know
Stone
shit.
Cold Steve Austin
Okay.
wrestled sharks.
All right.
Oh, also, Austin 316 was a professional scuba diver, apparently, and we're gonna just relay this to Joshua. What is your response to a shark?
To myself.
To yourself, Josh.
To a shark that you meet on the side of the road in the
Okay,
ocean.
so basically, like I was saying, it's an old man, very short
He
temper.
would fight him.
I would have words with him. Excuse me, sir. Why are you having terrible words with me? He'd probably say, well, you know what? I don't want you on my lawn. I have a lot of acres here, and you're trespassing. So I'd take my fist, clench it very tightly.
So
and
you'd
pop
say,
him.
yes, shark. I understand what you're saying. Through the bubbles.
Yeah. Blah, 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 blah.
Please tell me.
And then I'd just be like, you know what? I'm not liking your tone. Pop him in the nose. Usually, that's what everybody thinks. You pop them in the nose, they run away.
Okay.
Swim away. I don't think
I
that
don't think
works.
that's a good idea.
No, because they get
I really
pretty-
don't think it's a good idea.
If
to punch
you're
a
right
shark.
next to shore, punch him in the nose, run away. If you're
Okay.
more than 30 feet from him, you're probably fucked at this point. So do what you want.
All
Go
right.
with your first instinct. What I would do is if I was 30 feet or more away from the shore, shark was in my face, I'd probably let it just bite me and try to swim away. Because there's no point. If I punch him and I try to swim away, if he wants to, he'll
It
come
would,
Well,
it would make more attention, correct?
Let
of
me
you,
just
like,
say,
trying to-
if I was a shark and you were a swimmer, you'd be a very desirable target there.
Yes, my meat is very tasty.
There's a lot of meat
All
there.
right. Well, the shark would be attracted to human blood. What if you like took like a shit or like if you pissed? Would they be attracted
Oh,
to
if
that?
I pooped, it'd probably die.
Yeah, I mean,
Very volatile shit.
yes, because,
Okay. Because like
yes,
I know
because
blood
fart
attracts
jokes
them.
kill any memorable
Right.
podcast.
Josh is the song.
What I would actually do is poop, kill all the fucking sharks in the ocean, and walk away unharmed.
Okay.
Done, Sean.
If you can
And
drop
we're on
into
the
a
Sean.
bomb, I
Okay.
commend you.
Yeah.
So if I was
Sean.
For any listeners that don't know, that is their joke because apparently after every podcast, I pass the fuck out.
Yes, you do,
And
my
we
good
do
sir.
have photogenic evidence of this.
There's
It's the Sean cast.
Sean cast.
It's the Sean
Because apparently
cast.
it got to the point where they just kept saying Sean, where they thought I was dead, so they had to check my pulse.
No, he was dead.
I actually did check your pulse at one point because
I made Mike do it because I was very nervous. Because you were sitting in the chair like this. You're just like,
There's a picture.
I walked over, I checked his pulse, and I'm like, Sean, still awake. He's just fucking retarded, Sean.
because we just sat there going, Sean.
Okay, so if anyone didn't know, that's the joke.
It's Sean.
But
So we watched the reply in the comments. Sean.
yes, please reply. Give us your best Sean that you can possibly type.
If you can make a response video, that'd be
Sean,
amazing.
I guess he pooped his pants too hard last podcast.
We'll post a picture of him passed out on the table
Yes,
too. I have a
please.
couple of them.
They've got plenty.
We have Bob the Shark on Shark Week here.
We still have to work on like the
Does that mean we gotta
365
drink?
days of Sean.
All right,
Sean.
Sean, what would
So,
you do
yes,
if a
go ahead,
shark
sir.
came up to you and if he was in aggressive behavior?
Well, scientifically speaking, sharks apparently do not like the taste of humans.
Correct.
Do not like the taste of humans.
They're fucking
So-
liars.
So that's
Apparently,
why
It's a setup.
that's why it's so few human shark attacks happen per year for
Yes,
humans.
exactly.
Yes.
And the reason sometimes sharks attack is because they look like seals, apparently.
Yeah.
I don't know the science
On
behind
the
it, so
surfboard.
They got a random surfboard and
Yeah.
sitting there waiting for the big wave, you know.
And I think we actually need to drink because that's one of the rules about surfing.
Shark Week.
Shark Week.
Shark Week.
Okay.
Oh yeah, every time you see a
FC
surfboard.
is delicious.
But if I was just swimming there, minding my own damn business, and a shark came up to me and said, "You know what? I'm gonna eat you, and it's gonna taste good," I'd probably just say, "Fuck this shit, I'm out." I'd just swim as fast away as I could possibly can.
Well,
he would just be
yeah, but
right
what
up
if you
on
knew
my
you were gonna
asshole
get your
and
dick
just-
bitten off by a shark?
Dude, first of all that straddling and shit, it's gonna grab the attention of nearby sharks and fish in the area.
Well, it's gonna grab the attention of the shark that's
The
after me.
distress. The distress.
Yes, that is true. But
Look,
like,
first of all, I don't want to be bitten by a shark. Have you seen a picture of a mouth of a fucking shark? Just any shark. It's got a million fucking teeth.
It is complete
fucking
grade A
horrifying.
American-made badass right there.
It's
it
horrifying.
is totally nice.
It's just like a million fucking teeth that just keep regenerating. Human teeth, you lose your adult teeth, they're fucking done. Shark, you can lose its fucking teeth a million times. It just keeps growing that shit back. That is fucking terrifying.
They do
to me.
regenerate. You're right.
Exactly. That is fucking terrifying. Just like a mouth full of fucking teeth, just
4
like
or 5 rows.
just chomps you. I'm out. I'm fucking gone.
All right, so what if you had a lot of money in your pocket and you're like, "Hey, Mr. Sharky, oh, there, Hammerhead. Hey there, Hammerhead. I heard you like to get hammered. You're into all that stuff. I got $50 in my fucking wallet, you know, and
I would throw millions of dollar bills
Okay.
at it and just make it dance for me. At
Yes,
that point,
million
I would
dollar
just-
bills are going to the shark who spended
Yes,
that on nothing.
who would just like start
You know,
dancing and
tons of
twerking.
coral.
He would twerk for me as
You gotta
I
make
was
it rain.
swimming
what
away.
if you
Make
could
it rain on
like
that
what
hoe.
if you could make friends with that shark though? That's the huge.
Yes.
No, sharks can't be friends.
Why do you say that?
Sharks are mean, man.
I already gave the statistic.
Have
I
you
said-
watched Shark Week?
I said. Oh.
Statistic. Whoa.
I
I
already
think
did.
we have a statistic.
Oh.
The
Shark
rules do
Week.
say we do
You
need
got
to
me.
drink
It's
when
just-
there's
You
a
got
shark
me.
statistic.
basically
I would say that I already stated earlier that the statistic was that more people get struck by lightning every year than bitten by sharks.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, they do not like
That
the-
is a true statistic.
Yes.
You can look that up on Google. Everybody knows it. It's very true.
Statistic.
There was like a sheriff actually.
Shark Week!
Shark Week.
Statistic week.
Did you guys ever hear about that one like ranger or he's like park patrol or whatever? And like he got struck by lightning like 13 times.
I saw that.
Fuck that.
He was like a single
It's because
male
he's a
person.
badass.
This one man, and he got struck all those times, and he's still alive. Or
So,
Yeah,
moving on
fuck
from
yeah.
Shawnee's point here, he said he would run away from a shark like a bitch.
Yeah. I'm throwing away as fast as I fucking can.
Time for Shane's response for the shark. Okay, so there is a shark about to you,
I am-
Shaner. What would you do?
I'm glad everybody had the awesome build up for me, but I would say that if I were ever attacked by a shark, I've never left New York State, which is pretty sad. But if I, if I ever got attacked by a shark, I would probably, I'd be swimming to the sea. I would see the shark fin coming by. Maybe I wouldn't. Maybe I would. But if I did, I would see the shark coming. I would get my rage mode on. I'd take a protein. I'd probably like get a protein shake going on here.
Rage.
Just get totally like cracked out and be like, motherfucker, come at me. And I would be, I would try to crack his like backbone over my leg because I'm totally badass like Steve Austin on the
Stone Cold
on the
Steve
Shark
Austin.
After Dark. Give him like the Stone Cold
Shark
Shark. And he would totally regret ever coming after me.
Absolutely.
And that's just what I do because I'm badass.
You are a hardcore motherfucker.
Yes, that's just what I do.
Well, I would like to also say that if anybody ever played Super Street Fighter as a kid, I would definitely shoot a Hadouken fireball at one of those sharks, or maybe a little snake spear from Scorpion as well.
Actually, speaking of
Get over here!
Snake spear.
Speaking of Street
That's
Fighter,
more combat.
I have a
son.
very, very special occasion for you guys.
Oh, he's got a special occasion.
I don't think anything could be more special than me, Stone Cold Steve Austining a shark. Okay.
How are you gonna do
'Cause
that?
That's badass, and I've done that before.
Okay, technically,
That's just true. That's just the true story.
I've seen wrestling, I've played the games. How are you gonna pick him up and throw him on the ground when you're under the sea?
Because Drum, you saw the pictures, and I
Under
look
the
totally
sea, you're
badass
weightless.
with my Ray-Bans on.
We all look badass in those pictures, Shane, but
No.
how are you gonna defy gravity?
No, I look
or
awesome.
water, or
And you know what? I would totally take that shark and Stone Cold Steve Austin him.
what if he bites your ass off? In the
No, he
process?
wouldn't. He wouldn't, because I'm unbiteable. I'm made of steel.
Okay,
That's just a fact.
that's a goddamn
So
fact.
moving on.
Fact.
Moving on.
Fact.
Moving on from facts.
Do we
So,
have
yeah.
any more news actually to add?
No, we don't have any more news.
I
We have Shark Week. We have Shark Week. Oh, and by the way, we actually we're gonna do something special for you guys for Shark Week because we know all of our listeners they watch Shark Week. Of course. They're all nerds. They're all cool. You know. Shark Week is probably one of the biggest things of the year. So we want to do something special for our guests. We're going to post some videos of us watching Shark Week.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
What would be more honorable to Shark Week than that?
Exactly.
And yeah, we're gonna have some hair of the dog, some videos of us, you know, commentating on Shark Week. We still have to work on our videos commentating like movies and things like that. But we're gonna have, you know,
It's in the works.
You know, it's only Tuesday of this week. Why we're actually recording really early because
Very
Mike
early.
won't be here this weekend. But yeah, we're gonna have some good videos of us commentating on Shark Week. It's been great.
Yes,
you guys can drink some Sprite with us, and yeah, just please tune in.
Make sure you get the caffeinated Sprite. It's the only stuff that works.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, you know, and we're gonna post some videos of that. We're gonna post some videos of they want to have like a Shark Week dance off.
Yes,
Yeah.
we cannot forget.
It has
about
nothing. It has nothing to do with actual Shark Week.
Emily and Kelsey want to do that.
We will have
so,
a dance off with a bunch of our friends, and we're gonna have country singers and everything. One of our friends, Kaylee, is gonna do a live performance with her guitar and everything.
Yep.
And we're all gonna do a karaoke singing, dancing, and musical playing competition. And we will have those videos to you in due time.
When the hell is that coming? You never told me about that.
Oh, it's fucking happening, Shane. Are you down for that?
I can't.
I mean,
dance.
I'm down for that, but
I'm more- I
yeah,
can't
we
dance.
gotta, we'll definitely do that. We have a bunch of musically talented friends. We might as well.
Honestly, Shane,
right?
we've been talking about, man. Like
Blue Moon.
like 2 weeks ago,
You
Kaylee.
saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart,
Perfect.
without love of my own.
Hey, yo, Shane.
Ow!
Damn! Clap, clap, clap.
Shark Week!
Shark
Week!
Shark Week!
Shark
Well,
Week!
yeah.
Clap, 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 clap,
Shots,
clap, clap.
my friends. Shots,
Shaner.
my friends.
I got an idea for you guys. A couple weeks ago, you know how Kaylee was talking about the whole singing competition we were going to do for our fans in our first episode?
That's the okay.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
That's
okay.
what I was talking about. I
Okay.
say we combine that with the dance off that we were talking about or whatever.
Okay.
We can make this a huge fucking
could
deal.
be-
it could be a musical
The hair of the
podcast.
dog extravaganza
Fuck yeah,
combined with the people that hate us.
definitely.
So
it's gonna be out there, yes.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It's gonna have music, it's gonna have dancing, it's gonna have live performances, and you guys are gonna fucking love it.
So yeah, that would be a great idea.
Fuck yeah.
Yo, good job, guys. And yeah, I think that's our podcast for August.
I think we actually
August
have one more
18th.
story. I think we have one more story here.
Oh, well, no.
We might fucking not. We're gonna to cut this.
Man, come on, get with the future, man. The dog bite
The
news.
future.
The future. The dog bite news ended like.
Can we cut right? We're gonna cut right here. We're gonna cut right here.
No, we aren't because
I'm not gonna cut
this
this.
is the
Fuck
end of the
you.
podcast.
You know, this is evident proof to our fans that we don't prepare because
No.
you know
Because
We are
preparing
spur of
only
the
leads to, unpreparedness.
Yes.
And
what was that comedian?
Just like
what
our
was
very
that
first
comedian's
podcast.
name who said that?
that was Mark Maron.
Fuck yeah,
I would
Mark
encourage-
Maron was great because he's like, well, if you prepare, you're a fucking coward.
You know,
And in terms of us here at the Hair of the Dog, we're gonna pull this off without preparing, and that makes us fucking brilliant.
if we don't pull this off, we're jackasses.
But yo,
you know,
if we can,
Last minute recording, fucking last minute editing, if we did editing.
but yo, if,
no, we don't do anything.
if we
No,
can do
no,
this
no, no.
without preparing, we're a fucking geniuses.
Exactly.
High five!
Yeah.
High five all around!
Oh, let's get one more. Shark Week!
Shark
Week!
Shot!
Everybody,
If you haven't been drinking this entire time, I'm sorry, you're listening to the wrong
seriously,
podcast.
everybody, enjoy your Shark Week, enjoy your weekend, or your
Yes.
week, whatever
I
you're
hope you
doing.
enjoyed it, because it's going to be over by the time this is
Yes,
up.
thank you for listening. Like and subscribe. Comment. Please let us
Absolutely.
know what you think.
And
This
make
was
sure-
Josh.
And
this was Josh, the new member.
this was Josh, our special guest, which is probably going to be a member.
I am Michael. I will always be here.
This is Shane.
And this is Sean.
Thank you for listening. And
Thank you. Just thank you. Just thank you.
Shark
Shark Week!